Sup, Devils? J-Dog back for another goddamn fucking interview. And we got 2 from 1 again. We got Kyle from fucking Incantation, Shed the Skin. I can't remember what the fuck else he's in, dude, but we'll get into that afterwards. And then we got Ash. She's got a fucking laundry list. He's got Shed the Skin, Vladimir's, Estuary, Faith Extractor. I don't know what the fuck else, but my personal favorite, Vladimir's. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
What am I fucking forgetting, though?
Crucified Mortals.
Yeah. Are you still doing
Thorns of the Carrion?
Well, those are a lot of your help out.
Old
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not still doing Crucified Mortals, are you?
No, not recently, but yeah, but we're cool. You know, if they ask me to do something, if Craig asks me to do something, I will do it.
Well, yeah, I didn't think you hate each other. I just didn't know if you were still like. Yeah. What about you, Kyle? What the fuck did I forget? Incan Shed. What else you got?
Well, I mean, I've been doing Perdition Sect.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that, which is fairly new, 2020. And then I did some estuary shows and an estuary record. I don't know if we can talk about that now. We don't know if it's coming out, but
That's fine.
I did track it.
Okay. Well, those are the only bands you're currently doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just, I don't do any of the live Incan stuff. I retired from touring, but I still.
Oh wait, you don't do Incan Live no more? Who's playing drums? I didn't even know that. Who's doing drums?
Since 2018, it was my last tour that I did. We had Charlie Korn.
Do I know Charlie?
I don't know. I mean, the dude's in 100 bands. He's one of the
he's in a lot of shit.
best fucking drummers. I got real lucky. We tried a couple drummers on a couple tours. Didn't work out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to put a post out there saying, I have retired and we're looking for somebody. And he immediately sent me a video of him playing Diabolical Conquest.
Okay.
And he's seen a tour with a different drummer and he knew. He was like, yeah, this drummer isn't going to work for this fucking band. I know this fucking band. He's a fucking chameleon. He works great. He sent it to me, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good. Because I fucked that song up on the record, it's really bad for anybody who pays attention. And he played the bad parts. I'm like, God damn.
Kept the bad parts in.
Yeah.
So he kept it true to the record.
Yeah, he kept it true to the record. So got real lucky. He was excited. We were excited. Did the tour. John went out and jammed with them, and everything was fine. So ever since, I guess that was maybe 2019. He's been touring with us ever since.
Well, you can obviously still do live because you just did Shed tonight. Why don't you like what you retired
I'm just
for?
not touring.
Just because
I can't leave. Yeah, because of my business and I don't want to tour anymore. I spent 25 years on the road. I just don't want to.
No, guys even like McEntee still doing it. I don't understand. That'd be.
He's a lifer. McEntee, he will do it until he's dead. I didn't want to do it anymore. And but I still, I'm still in the band. I still,
So every album. So if they do a new album, you'll be on.
Yeah. We have a record coming out.
So how do you think Charlie feels that he's like, I'm just kind of a live guy? Does he care?
Well, I mean, try not to treat him like that. I mean, yes, if you want to put it like that, but he's a part of the family. We, John and I talked and we're like, well, how about because he asked me, do you mind if we do a live record with Charlie? And I'm like, that'd be fucking perfect. That'd be great. So they filmed a couple shows on the last tour, and so they're gonna use some footage from a New York show and a couple others and do a live record. So at least we got something with him on it and out there. I think he's fine with it. He knows the gig's his once I finally give it up or croak or whatever comes first. So, that could be sooner than later. I don't know. But we'll see. I think he's fine with the current condition. And, he also, he's pretty busy with playing live because of the Incan tour. We opened for Morbid Angel. And then Morbid Angel, in turn, on this last run, Charlie's out there playing drums for Morbid Angel.
Oh shit! Okay.
So
he's playing for some big gigs.
Yeah.
Incantation. He's not playing for nobodies.
No. He's a younger guy. He's great. So
He can do anything. I mean, he plays any style really fucking well.
Yeah.
Like really fucking well.
And he does studio stuff. He runs his own studio. I had him do some drum edits for me recently because I didn't know. I figured he was capable of that, but I didn't know they did it really well. So he's my guy.
What about you, Ash? So, and any questions I ask that you're like fucking dick, don't ask me that. Just say skip. So I'm gonna ask the first one since nobody brings it up, but it's my personal favorite. What the fuck's going on with goddamn Vladimir's? There ain't been shit since the late hours. And what was that? 2010?
Yes.
Hold that microphone up.
It's pretty much. Is this good? Can you hear it? Yeah. It's pretty much. It's just done.
Oh, so you think it is done?
I think it's done. I mean,
Is your brother?
My brother Marcus has a lot of songs, but it's just not going to happen,
Oh, okay.
It's just, especially right now, you know, we're all friends and everything still. It's one of those things we just do not get together and do it.
I hear
you
you.
know, and I was really happy with the last album. I thought that was a good way to go out.
Okay.
Personally, my favorite one. I mean,
Yeah, my
obviously,
favorite
I'm
is
gonna say
personally
that.
Serpent Girl, but I mean, I like everything.
Yeah, so, I mean, and I'm really happy you guys put it out. I mean, that was
Yeah.
awesome. We did not expect that, so.
No, they didn't.
That was a
We
big
didn't.
deal.
Yes, we didn't know because we all liked it as fans, but I was like,
Yeah,
that's how the fans can be like, these fucking sellout relapse fucking ass posers putting out non-metal stuff. Only Cavalt, only Raw is real. God damn it, doesn't sound like Necrovore.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I like other stuff that doesn't sound like Necrovore. God damn it. You know.
Yeah,
So
of course
you
not.
never know. You never know what the elitists.
Yeah, fuck the elitists. I don't give a shit.
No,
you know?
I agree.
So,
Yeah, but this new age, especially me starting the channel, I found out there's a lot of these fucking 19-year-olds that are calling the shots. It's like, dude, your parents weren't even fucking when Morbid Angel fucking Ultra's Madness came out. Your grandparents weren't even fucking. And you guys are like calling the shots like the laws. The law of the land. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Personally, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about anything. Really, like, I'm on my path. That's fucking it. You know
no,
what
I agree.
So it's like, yeah, it's just, you know. Other than that, it's just whiny ass crybaby shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So out of all the albums you've done a fucking large variety of different records. What is the one you're most proud of? Not what sold the best, not what you think the fan favorite is.
yeah.
What do you like the most?
Well, I mean, I'm really happy with this new Faith Extractor. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna like what the most recent thing I did.
I was gonna cut you off and say, don't give me the lame answer. The newest album. That's like if I interview Glenn Beck, dude, he's gonna say the new Shed. Every time I interview
It is the new Shed Skin, though.
Yeah, but
I mean, it is
dude,
our
that's
best
the lame-o Glenn Benton answer.
Yeah.
Like, I really like the new one, brother. Selling really good.
I
It's
didn't
like,
say
well,
anything about selling. It's probably
I
not
don't
selling
sell
good at
anything.
all. I know you guys can answer that better than me.
No, I mean, Shed's a steady move. I mean, yeah, it's a steady move.
I mean, the last record is really good. I mean, I like all of them, of course, but I think, you know, that for Shed stuff, it's definitely our better material. We just feel better as a unit and as a band. So.
No, but 'cause I was going to ask you the same question. So, if everything you played on, including Incantation and stuff, the new Shed's your favorite thing you played on?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, well, that's what I was asking.
Oh, I said for the Shed stuff. But it's up there. Fuck, I don't know, dude. I got a lot of records up there, too.
Like, what's the most proud of you? Like, you know what? I think I put my thumbprint in death metal history, or metal history, however you want to word it, when I fucking croak, which the way you made it sound is in a couple years.
Yeah, after tonight's set, you kicked my ass. Which, by the way, we're at a Shed the Skin show tonight. That's why me and Ash are together.
Correct.
Vlog. Cincinnati tomorrow.
What's the new album?
Yeah.
Thermogenesis.
Yeah.
I can never even pronounce the goddamn thing, so I prefer.
Where can you buy it at?
Right here
At
at
Hell's
the show.
Headbangers. Yes.
So don't be.
And at the show.
Plug,
Yes.
plug.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, obviously, Diabolical Conquest has a huge staple in the scene. You know.
Want to know a fun fact about that?
You want to talk about that?
No, so you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah, tell me a fun fact about that.
That is the first Incantation record I heard that got me an Incantation.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, I mean, because a lot of guys, the older guys, like guys your age and shit, they'd say I'm Lord of Golgotha.
yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm a little younger. I was like,
Yeah.
the first
That's
one I
what
heard was
say.
Diabolical Conquest.
Plus, they might be lying just to try to get some cool street cred.
Hey, I didn't say it was my favorite. I'm Lord of Golgotha is my favorite. I just said it was the first one that I heard, and it got me into them. Just like, for example, Cannibal
that
Corpse. The first death metal record I heard was Cannibal Corpse Vile. I love it. It's the first death metal record, but my favorite Cannibal album is Tomb of the Mutilated.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
How did you get into death metal?
Well,
Elcat asked how he got into death metal. She can't pick it up on the mic.
I would have to say the where I'd actually say this is a death metal band. It had to be Slowly We Rot. It was a bitch, you know, and I was weird. It was I was on like a group trip with like a school thing, and we went to a mall, and I saw it, and I was already in the metal, like, you know,
How old
direct.
were you?
13, I guess.
Did you get that in '89?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I still lived. I'm going through the emotions in my head. My mom did not remarry yet. Yes, so it was '89. Yes, I still lived in the house I grew up in, and yeah, and it was I actually bought it the way it looked and what it said. You know.
It's got to be good by looking at it.
And you know, obviously, it's funny now knowing that he really wasn't saying a lot of words. And shit, You know, I know because you know it was. I don't know. I actually was very lucky. I was in the Slaughter and Numbskull before that.
Like you
and
do,
a lot
you
of
like
thrash.
Strapato?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Because being at school, some older kid said, "Hey, I have these tapes. Do you want them?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah," because I was just like fucking sponge. I just wanted stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And those, he gave me Strapato, and he gave me Ritually Abused, and so it was fucking amazing. You
while
know?
we're on that subject, I ask everybody always I interview. Not that I've interviewed tons of people, but a handful now, and I ask everybody. I'm gonna ask you both. Don't give me a stupid answer, the politically correct answer. His is probably Slow Your Rot, and that's a perfectly acceptable answer. What do you consider, in your opinion, the greatest death metal record of all time? I know it's hard, blah blah blah. It's hard. I got lots I like, but what's in your opinion? Pick one.
I mean, I don't know. I just love Altars of Madness. I think that's a fucking good one.
That was Scott from Cyanides. Don had a heart attack.
I mean, I know, I can see why you would, but it was a big deal for me, you know. It meant more to me. That album was, like, Slowly Rot was a gateway, but that album, I just felt like it, maybe it was just the mental state I was in, and I was already on the path, you know, and it just...
Did you hear that in '89 as well, Altars? Or
No, that was a little bit later because, you know, when I was a kid, that shit wasn't, it was all import stuff.
Yeah.
And the combat fucking deal wasn't a thing yet, where they, you know, they had the state fucking distribution and stuff. They actually, Combat put a tape out, and they had, like, Morbid and Entombed, and just a couple songs by it. And we were just kind of waiting for it, you know, and then we got it. So I'm guessing it was, had to be 90.
Okay, so a year later. So you weren't late.
So, I mean, you know.
So, Kyle, same question to you. Nothing stupid either, goddammit. Greatest death metal album of all time.
Can I use my skip?
Skip? That's the lamest fucking answer I've been given yet. That's the puss
They
out.
said I get a skip if I want.
Well, you do, but not on a badass question like that. Just give the politically correct answer and say 7 churches. That's what that was the most popular so far today, 7 churches. But Scott from Cyanide said Altars of Madness.
Yeah, I mean, I was 15 or so. And
To be honest, what I thought you were going to say, based off Incan and shit, when I think I thought you were going to say Severed Survival.
Well, that was exactly where I was going, was Autopsy, but I could not narrow it down to which album.
Dude, the rest are kind of... Severed Survival.
You asked me not to say a stupid answer, but you're fucking getting the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my entire fucking life.
That's what I'm there for, man.
Wow, you are canceled.
Yeah.
I will say though, when you break it all down to me, like the epitome of death metal is Autopsy.
Yeah.
For me, like, I mean, too. So,
Damn.
I mean,
No, I love Severed Survival. Honestly, the rest metal, if you don't access, it was just too doomy, too slow. I was like, pick up the pace, bras.
we love the Doom. We
Oh
like,
my
you
God!
know,
Did you
I-
not
I-
listen
That's
a big
to
part of it
anything
for
that I've
us,
ever played in Incan?
The worst parts are the slow parts.
Oh my God!
the worst part's the slow parts.
You're gonna love. I was just telling Chase about the record that we're in the middle of tracking. We have a record already coming out this summer, but we already have another one.
Incan?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That I have 3/4 of the drum tracking done, and it's our Doom record
Oh,
finally.
fuck.
And it's so long, and I'm hoping.
So long. Can't wait.
It's probably gonna have to be a three.
Oh, my God.
Because you know the songs are all.
By side C, the person's going to be long asleep.
We wrote one short one because we thought, well, we're gonna have to do a video, so it's still like 7 minutes, and it's the shortest one on the record. And right now there's 10 songs and a few more. You know, you're gonna love it. I'm gonna make sure we're gonna do a show, and it's gonna be a listening party.
Yikes and gadzooks.
I've been waiting. I've been wanting to do that since 2003. John and I started demoing Doom songs and not using them for anything.
Yeah, well, because when I think death metal, I think more like upbeat or blast.
Yeah.
That's just the way I always thought.
Yeah.
For example, the only Mortician song I don't like is on Chainsaw Dismemberment. It's called Land of the Dead. It's their slowest songs. I'm like, yeah, this fucking sucks.
No,
Everything else is all killer, no
My
filler.
favorite bands is Candlemass and Solitude Eternus.
I like the first Candlemass, Epic as Doomicus. I like that.
Yeah, I love them all.
So the one you like, really?
What's the second one? Shadowfall, or what is that called?
Nightfall.
Nightfall. I mean, I remember liking it, but I didn't pick it up.
Over.
I'm a fan of it, man. I like it all. I like the whole catalog. Almost.
Yeah.
There's some of those like '90s ones that
Yeah, but we
I'm
probably-
not familiar with, but
see,
most
so-
of it's fucking good.
So I dislike most the Autopsy catalog, but someone like Kyle, I expect to shit on most of the Deicide catalog, which
I
I'm a
don't like
fan
any
of.
Deicide.
Exactly. See, to me, that's
I
fucking.
don't even
Dude,
like
I have
the
literally,
first record.
dude, I literally have a.
That's so childish.
No, dude.
That's some bark.
Dude, he wrote the law of the land as far as anti-Christianity, dude. Straightforward. Dude, I even have a bumper sticker. If you don't like Deicide, you don't like death metal. And I'm not joking.
I guess I don't like death metal.
No, you don't. He likes doom metal.
I've never
For the
liked
record,
Deicide.
I love I fucking love the first DSI.
That's it,
Yeah.
first? That's
No,
it?
no.
Where's your cutoff?
I mean, everything's okay. I mean,
Everything's
but
great,
the
except
two-
Tell Duffiel's part.
The two ones that were the big deal were the first two. I mean, those were major to me.
I don't know, brah. Serpents of Light smokes every time I put it on.
I like it. I'm just saying it didn't have the
I like
effect. It did not have the effect.
It had the effect.
That
Tore
was a
my
big
face
thing
off.
with Shed because I
Ah,
naturally
no.
I double up my vocals a lot just because of that fucking album.
I'm just saying, dude. Go
What
put
do you
on.
mean double up. I'm talking about vocals.
Just saying, Serpents of Light.
Strings
Go
and-
play Bastard of Christ. Blame it on God.
Yeah, I
Fucking
know
the
Blame
title,
It on
the
God.
title, the title track. Fucking Father Baker's, then come back with that shit take.
New bands.
Yeah.
Any new bands?
Yeah, new bands. Who do you like, Kyle? That's new. Don hates everything new. What do you like?
I don't know. That band that played first tonight was pretty good.
So good you couldn't remember their name.
I don't think I knew it in the first place.
Yeah, I like a lot of new stuff.
No, I know Ash does. He orders some hells.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I keep up with this stuff. There's a lot of people doing good stuff.
Did you pick up the almighty, and I mean mighty, Pharmacist from Japan? Brand new band. It's where Carcass should have picked up after Swan Song.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, well, you got to get familiar, and I promise you're going to love it.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
But what are you
Ash
doing?
is my connection for new bands. That's for sure.
Please tell me you like minimally the first two Carcass records.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah.
All right, then you got to pick up Pharmacist.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Pharmacist?
Yeah, they're from Japan, and it literally sounds like if Carcass never put out Necroticism, they just
Okay.
picked up after Symphonies of Sickness and
Okay.
carried on. But it's not like a ripoff, but it sounds like what Carcass should be playing now.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. 2 full lengths and some EPs. Can't go wrong. Just started in 2020.
Okay. Yeah. See,
And most bands I hear, most new shit I hear, I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
You know, this again. You know?
Yeah.
But that I was thoroughly impressed.
Okay. Yeah. See,
Nothing's
I
scheduled.
that.
I mean, I think we're gonna do something next year, but that's it. I mean,
What do you schedule next year? New album? What you ask?
just the next Shed shows. We have one more show tomorrow, and then we will not do stuff for a while and forget everything, and we gotta relearn everything. Yeah.
What about the Faith Extractor?
I just don't have a live lineup right now. You know,
You don't have a live? Who's all in the band other than
it's just me and Zdenka right now.
But who's the other guy?
He's been gone for a while.
I kicked him out, right?
Yeah.
Give him the boot?
Yeah.
You slacker?
Yeah. No, it's just a big age difference and just like, yeah, gas. So I won't say skip, but it's just like,
I don't know, kids say skip?
yeah. It's not a skip. It's all right. It's just, yeah, he's just not in the band anymore. You know?
Shit happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, we did a couple shows, just her and I, you know. Like, I pre-recorded my drums and we put them through the fucking PA.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were good shows. Yeah, they were good.
Tight. That fucking drummer was fucking.
Yeah, it was me, but it really wasn't me.
Better drummer, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't a drum machine.
Actually, I was going to ask you after just watching tonight. It crossed my mind because I did an interview with Gene from Perdition Temple, Angel Corpse, etc., and talk about how how hard it is to do like that kind of music guitar-wise while doing vocals. You do Faith Extractor drums and vocals, and then Shed guitar and vocals. Which is harder to do?
I will say, guitar and vocals for me personally is harder.
Oh, okay. As I always figured drums and vocals, and that's why.
Somehow I can separate it better with the drums. I don't know, because it's more of a steady tempo, and I can, even if I'm doing fills and stuff, it's not like I'm gonna fuck the riff up, you know.
So when you see just a vocalist that's all he's doing is vocalist, it's like let's say Corpse Grinder, you're just thinking, man, what a slack fuck. That's all he's doing.
I
How
think
easy
no
is that?
disrespect to anything, no disrespect to anybody, but I've always said, and he knows, being a death metal vocalist is the easiest job in the world.
Yeah.
Really, that's how I feel about it. If you're just a
what
vocalist
about
guy,
what if you're King Diamond? Is that the easiest job in the world?
fuck no. King Diamond fucking rules. Yeah, I love fucking King Diamond. And
So yeah, what's the cutoff with that too? Is Only Merciful Fate real?
I have no fucking cutoff for King Diamond.
Yeah, that's my cutoff too. What about you, John? I mean, surely Kyle hates everything.
I like all of it.
Hey, there's no cutoff.
So you even like the Puppet Master and all? I'd say King Diamond.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I can handle all that.
Can handle it or you like it?
I mean, there's some things I'll skip here and there.
What will you skip?
Christmas titles.
You know no titles. What's the last album you own, if any?
From King Diamond or
Yeah.
Merciful Fate?
Because Merciful Fate, I automatically assume if you don't like that, just get lost, take a hike, and suck a dick. But King Diamond's hit or miss for the older guys. So, like, what's the last King Diamond, if any King Diamond, do you own? I mean, what is it, Abigail? If that?
Yeah, I remember buying Abigail.
So you didn't get them.
No, I have.
Damn,
I don't
love that
know. I don't remember which one I had last. baseball. It won nothing recently, I can tell you that.
Yes,
He didn't put out anything recently.
I know he does that.
What?
You have the recent live album. I know that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Oh, the one that came out like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty recent.
Well, that's recent.
Yeah.
Not if you ask these kids on the channel, man. They weren't even metal yet.
Not my problem.
Yeah, it's always. I like it all. I really do.
No, I agree. So you even liked the "Give Me Your Soul, Please"?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
love
did
that.
I. Yeah.
I think it's a fucking great record.
No, I thought
Yeah.
songs like "Shaped in Black" and stuff
Yeah,
are great. Yeah,
awesome.
I agree.
Different vibe, but I mean, you know, and I know he's not with the getting up there on some of those notes sometimes, you know, where it's just like the power's in there, but
It still
fucking-
smokes
it's
all these
still-
other canoes coming along.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready to sink all the canoes. Yeah, I am.
I mean, because even the new track that they posted out, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
That Masquerade of Madness. I
Yeah,
thought that was a
like
banger.
it. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of everything. I like it all. I have all the shit, you know, so no complaints.
You were at the, yeah, I did see you, right? The Detroit Merciful Fate show?
Yeah.
What did you think besides the baseball stadium setting?
Fucking loved it. I saw it the night before in Cincy. where I
Oh,
was.
did you? Oh, yeah, they did do Cincy. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, so we saw it, and then we just drove up there and saw it again. Fucking, I wish I could see it more. It was fucking great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So when the new King Diamond comes out, you'll be picking it up.
Fuck yeah.
Kyle will not. He left off at them.
He'll listen to it. He might like it. I don't know. He might be like,
He'll YouTube it at best.
I never YouTube.
You know YouTube? No wonder you don't watch my shit.
I didn't even know you had shit.
Exactly. And he won't even watch this shit either.
If you send it to me, I'll watch it.
I don't even have your email. You talk to
I
Chase.
never-
You don't even. I'm surprised if you know my first name.
Jesse, I think.
Right. Where we at on time? Where we at on time, camera woman?
this was a long
What are we at on time?
Let's just do that.
Just saying bye. Oh, at 21. So you got what? You guys got anything else to add? I always like to get them to that first.
Where are you going next? Cincinnati?
Oh, yeah, we're playing my hometown tomorrow. Nobody cares.
This will be posted. It'll be over.
What are you doing next? Any new album?
Fuck, we have a whole other album that we have to record.
Oh, dude, nobody's coming out to anything next after that King Diamond opinion.
Yeah.
That's worse than Ultras of Madness.
Say anything.
You didn't need to.
Worse than Altars of Madness. This is awesome.
Anything you want to add, Kyle, before we shut it off?
I guess not. You said it all for me.
All right. Well, you heard it, goddamn devils. That's it. Later.